This intro music sucks. This is my dad's podcast.
Convo Cafe.
Convo Cafe. Suckers.
Welcome to the Convo Cafe. I'm your host, Vaughn, and today I got the crew with me. Rod, John, Devin, Janae, and Mo. What's going on there, everybody?
What up, though?
All right.
Good. How was everybody's week this week?
Busy.
That's what's up, man. I just want to say, man, an interesting thing happened to me this week, man. I was out riding around in Detroit and stuff, and I was on Illinois and Puritan, man, going to give me a car wash, man. And I saw a grown-ass lady pulling out the gas station, man, and she was sucking on her thumb. And, she pulled her thumb out her mouth and was like, go! And then she put her thumb back in her mouth. And I was like, damn. You ever seen a grown person sucking their thumb?
Terrible.
Have you seen do white people suck their thumb? Because I ain't never seen nothing but black people sucking their thumb. Anyway,
Their thumb or those? Have you ever seen them suck these two fingers?
Yeah, I seen that shit before.
As an
too.
adult, I done seen a kid do that, but an adult, them two fingers.
No, I went to high school with this girl and she sucked these two fingers.
Yeah.
We be in the middle of
wash
class.
their hands first,
I know.
or they
That's a
just,
hell of
like,
an oral fixation.
sucking some dirty fingers.
That's what it is, ain't it, Rod? An oral fixation, ain't it?
Yeah.
Man. That's why I'm glad I ain't got a daughter, man. I'd be like, stop sucking your fucking thumb.
Convo Cafe.
In this week's news, man, LA look like LA got a little issue with safety, man. The union president, man, he went on TV and told all tourists that's planning on coming to LA that you probably shouldn't come to LA because they can't guarantee your safety.
Yeah, that's a scary thing.
I mean,
But
you
isn't
should
that
know,
anywhere?
They should set that for Detroit too.
Right. Exactly. I was about to say, could they ever really guarantee our safety?
Right. Isn't that everywhere?
You know what the funniest thing is that, man, that was the head of the LA Department's union, man, Jamie McBride. But of course the LA PD police chief, man, his name is Michael Moore, or maybe it's Michelle Moore. But he actually came on and told people, nah, LA is cool. We can, we keep you safe.
But
'Cause I
have
don't
y'all
wanna lose that
seen the
money.
videos of people in LA? Like, they literally are walking up to people and just robbing them while they sitting down eating lunch.
That just started? Oh, while they eating lunch?
While they eating lunch, just put your hands up. Give me all your
That
stuff.
would scare me. That would scare me.
It's
I wouldn't want to go
crazy.
out. I wouldn't
Yeah,
want to go
they're
out.
following people home. They followed this one lady home with her kid, and after she
That's
put
her
her
fault.
security code in, they
That's her
just
fault.
came in her
If
gate.
you That's her fault. If you out here all willy-nilly not noticing there's somebody following your ass home, because if somebody follow me home, I'm hitting another block,
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
you know.
You gotta have to notice. You gotta be aware of your surroundings.
Being your P's and Q's.
Did he just take a bite of a sandwich?
At all times.
He hungry. It's noon.
Oh,
It's
my
noon
gosh.
here.
I
So-
think
so-
we had a
so-
long
so
night
this-
last night.
So this just regular people getting stuck up because I already know about the whole semi-celebrity or celebrity dudes. Like, I don't know if y'all heard this morning, but another one of them LA rappers got killed last night. So
Oh, wow.
No, I didn't hear that.
Man,
yeah, Draco, whoever he is, Draco to somebody, or Draco the ruler. I think Draco the ruler. Fight
So
broke
not
out
Soulja Boy,
backstage at a
Soulja Boy.
concert.
I'm about to say, not
and-
Soldier Boy.
Not Soldier Boy. That's Draco.
Somebody need to rob Soldier Boy, man. He's a clown.
But no, a fight broke out backstage at a concert, and he got stabbed in the neck. He got stabbed to death.
Oh, that's old school. Damn.
That's
Rest in peace,
personal.
man.
There
Rest
it
in
is.
peace. Well, I don't know, man.
Wow, that's
I don't know
crazy.
the LA. I don't know, man. John, we still going to Roscoe's. You're just going to have that clack on you, man.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
man.
You still gonna
Just
go to
keep
LA?
quiet.
Fine?
Hell
I'm
yeah,
not
I'm
going.
still going to LA. Ain't the Super Bowl
Yeah,
in
we
LA
going.
next year?
We going to
I
LA.
mean, this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But ain't the Super Bowl in LA this year?
Yep.
I think so, yeah.
That union
Oh,
police,
wow.
that union dude, he better watch his back. Them politicians
I don't
and
do
stuff.
all that riffraff.
That's probably why
Yeah.
he said it, because the Super Bowl is coming up, and
They gonna whoop his ass. That shit is bad for money. You know how much money the Super Bowl generating? You telling people that?
Convo Cafe.
In other news, Jussie
Jussie.
Jussie.
Jussie Smollett.
So if people don't know, Jussie Smollett was found guilty of 5 or 6 counts for disorderly conduct. One was telling the police officer he was a hate crime victim. Then he had telling the officer he was a battery victim, telling a detective he was a hate crime victim, and telling another detective he was a battery victim, and then telling a detective again that he was a battery victim. So
So he lied 4 times.
I'm about to say, what?
5 times.
I
Just tell
wanna
it.
know
Just
the
tell
point.
it. Getting in
What's
trouble
the
for
lie?
telling.
Well, they
Jussie
say
trying
young.
to make himself relevant again. And he
That's
done
exactly
got
what they
snitched
did.
on.
Right, and then lost the
But the
only
thing-
job that he already had.
Terrible.
But the thing is, he was already like known from because
Dummy.
Empire was popping at that time when he claimed all that happened. So
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
he
why
was
even?
upset, I heard, because, some of the cast members was making more than him. So he was trying to put himself out there so he can get what they was making. That's why it all.
So because of that, he spent $3,500 of the little bit of money that he was making
Right?
to do this.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
That shit was $3,500.
That's what he paid. That's what he paid to
No
do.
money.
Though. That's what he paid to do is to fake jump him.
What these dudes? I mean, I don't care. These dudes must have been fresh,
and gas money.
fresh off the
Cognac
boat.
and gas money.
Fresh off.
Now that's
the
no.
Yeah, because 3,500 is nothing.
Oh, I hear you, Janae.
To fake beat somebody up? Yeah, it is.
To
That's
beat
easy
somebody up,
money.
and then
That's easy money.
To possibly go to jail.
I'll beat you up for real for $3,500.
Right.
I'm just.
An American black dude, 3,500. He'd have been like, "Nah, that ain't cutting it."
Right. If it had been me, it would have been one brother. I've been like, I'm not splitting this 3,500 with you. I got this. I understood the assignment.
No, I would have been like, up it up. I need about 10, 15,000. Because that's my life. Because you think about it, like, they could have really did some serious time. Like, because the way the news made it perceived, like, them boys was about to go away.
I know, right? As soon as the shit got heavy, they was like, "Nah, B,
No.
nah, your boy ass paid us." I was about to say a slur by mistake, and I wasn't gonna say it because I used that word. I was just gonna, do what I thought they would have said. But anyway, this
That's your show. Do what you want.
No, don't cancel us before we get on yet.
I thought
Please,
this was
okay?
a safe space. I thought this was a safe space.
We got beat buttons.
Convo Cafe.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's say,
There
just
you
edit
go.
that out. Just edit that out.
Nah,
You know how those the sensory words, they're like Convo Cafe. They're like, dang, what did she say though?
Right.
And I'm segueing in. I'm gonna segue into this, saying that I'm not messing with the LGBT community.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're not playing
I see.
around, man.
Hey, I'm about to say, you see what they doing today?
Yeah, man.
They
They
ain't
mad
doing
at
nothing,
Dave.
Dave. They ain't doing nothing,
Yeah,
Dave. Y'all didn't see the announcements. Dave got 2 new Netflix specials that are in the works for next year.
That's just
Go
Dave
Dave.
being Dave. Go Dave. Shout out to Dave Chapelle, man.
I love
Hey,
I don't get
Dave is out here like, fuck your couch.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
They just mad because he put it so eloquently, though. They like, you not just going to be saying that shit like this and making
But
it
the thing-
make sense.
I'm like, I watched both of the specials, and honestly, I don't know. I didn't think that what he said was like.
I don't
terrible.
understand it, honestly.
Because he
I
made it
honestly
make
don't understand.
he made it make sense, right? Janae, ain't that what the young people say? Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. And then the way he wrapped up his show, it just was like,
He left them fucked up. He said, just not go thinking about that. Bitch.
Because we live in a society and a culture where everyone is hypersensitive.
They so sensitive, Rob.
Round of applause for all the fuck boys that's sensitive as hell, though. Everybody out here.
But hey, but just to interject, how are you gonna be that way, but have no grace?
What do you mean?
I mean, if you're gonna be all sensitive and shit, you're not sensitive to other people. You don't have no grace for other people.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I agree.
See
That's what
all the
Dave
people
said,
who
too.
are like that, you know. It be those morally outraged, but they're not intellectually, versive. They can't verse themselves and
you know what I think the
ideas. It's all on feeling.
Right. You know what I think the funny thing is I think, man, I don't think the whole LGBTQ community be feeling how people be saying they be feeling. I just think it be certain spokespeople who be speaking up for them. And they be like, nah, motherfucker. Because I know a lot of gay people. See, I just thought that was so fucking cliche, wasn't it?
I mean, but you're right though, because they do the same thing.
A lot of black people.
It's a lot of white people out there that's like, black people are enraged by this. It's like, how do you know that?
Right, how they did the Colin Kaepernick thing when they was like, all veterans are outraged like by this. I was like, I said, Dad, are you outraged by the Colin Kaepernick kneel? And he like, hell no. Nah. My dad used to sit outside and watch for the motherfucking Viet Cong to come through at nighttime and shit. Like, if that ain't veteran, that's veteran for your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Convo Cafe.
Speaking of soft
not with
as
their
fuck.
output though.
Right. Speaking of soft as fuck.
Night.
Night.
Is that a Serta or a Simmons?
And it says dude wipes on the back of his ass.
Dub, I don't think that's. I don't think
his shorts digital.
Nice.
I didn't even peep that out. His shorts was digital.
Digital shorts.
In the first fight too, like the what is it? The waistband.
It said like something on that.
It said like on the first one it said his name, like his first name and his last name, like going around.
Well, to comment on what Dub said, I don't think that's a Serta or Simmons. I think that's a CPAP. And if you don't sleep on it, you don't know. But that's a good night's sleep right there.
Yeah.
You know. But to be honest with you, and I threw that on here for Rod too. That was a curveball. You ain't see that coming though. But man, I threw that on there for you, man. But out of all the Showtime fights last night, man, that wasn't the one that really, you know what I'm saying, messed me up. It was this one.
It was this one,
Darren Williams, right?
Yes.
Oh man,
dude.
Frank Gore was.
What happened,
Bro.
Frank?
Dude, somebody get him
Frank.
back in the ring.
So
man, look, man. Look, man. He made me put my broke finger in the screen, man. Look.
Maybe he thought he was in the WWE.
But tell me this.
Right.
He thought he was back on the field.
So when did all these...
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Freeze.
When did all these what?
What happened?
When did all these what? Damn.
Man. Dude.
What? We didn't even hear anything.
It says your network bandwidth is low. You said, when did all these?
Oh, I froze.
Yes.
When did all these NBA players and NFL players start boxing?
Right?
When they became broke.
I mean, dude, what is... Come on, man. What is this, man?
I mean, but then again, he socked him like twice, but then he just pushed him through the ropes like, can you just stop letting me hit you and just go sit down somewhere? And that's why he looks like he just pushed his ass.
That's exactly what happened.
I'm tired, motherfucker.
His face looked bad after the bout. I don't know if it's because he light skinned, but
that's usually what happens after fights, Devin.
Not if you win them.
No, even
I just know after the fight, Darren Williams was like, "Look, man, I'm retired from this shit. I let the professionals do it. I'll take my one win and go sit down somewhere."
Round of applause for Darren Williams, man. He didn't get did like Nate Robinson.
Jeez, for real.
He put on for the NBA players.
He's a good boxer, Jake Paul. Because I don't really follow boxing, and I watched the first fight, and I was like,
Jake Paul is not a real. Jake Paul is not a real boxer.
He was a YouTube star, and he just started calling people out, and he been getting in the ring with people, and he been knocking them out.
Yeah, Jake Paul is not that good at boxing. Tyron Woodley is just embarrassing. He just
Monique, did that look like? Oh, okay. So what you saying is that Jake Paul is not that good. Tyron Woodley is just that terrible.
He's just embarrassing. And this is a former what was he 5-time MMA champion? You a MMA star.
But
And
I'm about to say,
and now you just getting stretched by some goofy ass bum on YouTube.
Like Charlamagne the guy say, stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to.
yeah, because that's just like when McGregor tried to fight Floyd. Like I feel like there's a two different type of like
sports
technicalities.
I would honestly like to see Jake Paul fight Conor McGregor. It just hit me as soon as you brought that up. I'm like, ooh, that's who Jake Paul need to fight, Conor McGregor.
We should go to the hood and get a crackhead to whoop his ass. We'll give you $200.
I think Conor McGregor will whoop his ass. This would be the most shit talk of this fight. It would make a whole lot of money, but Conor McGregor he not gonna lie down.
We should hire the dudes to beat up Jussie Smollett. We'll give you another $3,500.
Yeah, we got 35.
You won't go to jail. You won't do no jail fight. That's the difference.
Round of applause for the dudes who beat up Jussie Smollett. You should have really beat him up.
Oh my God.
Convo Cafe.
Deion Sanders and Jackson State have secured the number 2 prospect in the country, Travis Hunter. He was going to Florida State, but now he is going to go to HBCU. He probably could have went to any college that he wanted to go to, Division I. He chose Jackson State at HBCU. And I'm proud of that, man. You know, I'm not an alumni because I didn't graduate, but I went there.
You were an attendee.
And I went there longer than I went to the, PMI or PWI. That's what they call them, PWI, right? Predominantly white institution.
Okay. Tell me something, because I didn't know what that meant.
I gotta double check those facts. I don't know.
PWI is a predominantly white institution. It's
No,
an acronym.
I know that, but I don't know that you went to the other institution longer than you went to that.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. I probably did. Yeah, I think I did about 6 years on a 4-year degree. But that's another story for another day, man. Y'all mind your own business. But anyway, man. So anyway, young Travis Hunter, man, is going to Jackson State next year
That's
instead
what
of
I'm
going
talking
to.
about.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean?
I love black athletes.
All right, hold up for now.
School that my mom and my dad both went to, Jackson State University.
Yeah, man. And like I say, he could have went to any other school probably that he wanted to go to. And to be honest with you, I don't understand why really this don't happen more. You know, as many black athletes as you see in at least the NBA and the NFL, you would think that HBCUs would be like, a real hotbed for talent. You know what I mean? But
they don't have the same notoriety as the other ones.
Yeah, I know. But can you imagine? I mean, think about it this way. The way that these football programs generate money for their institutions, that if all of this talent and stuff went to all of these HBCUs, think about how much money they could actually, have versus what they got right now. Because I know Deion going to Jackson State, man, he upped their attendance so much just by his presence and him building the team and stuff there, that they got a really good buzz going on by them. And I'm sure now, financially, they reaping the benefits of that, though,
And it's
what I thought was kind of cool.
Wild but predictable, the fact that, did you see the Dabo Sweeney talk?
Rod don't never want to let John talk.
I swear to God, man.
Rod don't never want to let John talk.
No, I didn't hear you. My bad. Go ahead, Doug.
Round of applause for Rod cutting John off. Yeah, one more time.
No, you know what it is.
We do that every time the last 2 weeks.
No, you know what it is.
2 weeks, every time on beat.
Dub, you know what it is, man. You on the same wavelength. That's what it is. And
I think that's what it is.
Just start talking, and it's like, oh, my bad. So go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, what was cool yesterday on TNT? They played the Howard and North Carolina A&T basketball game, and I was going through. I was just gonna watch a regular game. You waiting for a Division I game, and I put it on TNT. I was like, oh, Howard, they about to play that? So it's kind of moving forward, and they were balling. Howard got a good squad too. So
they do. Number 33 is fine. He is fine.
That's what makes us elite today.
Oh God, Janae, make it make sense.
I said, let me tune into this game a little bit more. Hold on.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Okay, but anyway, they were playing good basketball, you know, and they're gonna attract a lot of recruits by having games on TNT and on a Saturday afternoon.
Oh yeah,
that was a good look.
Yeah, I'm glad, man. I'm glad for the HBCUs, man. You know, getting trying to get a little bit of the spotlight. Like I said, man. Hopefully, that'll continue to grow because it's a lot to be seen there, man. I really enjoyed my time at the HBCU. So much I didn't graduate. I went to John's graduation though. I went to John's graduation.
Hey, it count? Yeah. That's for the
round of applause for John graduating, man. It's an HBCU alumni right there. Give it up to him, man.
Yes, John.
Like India Irie said, it's the little things.
No, I was gonna say that Dabo, Clemson's football coach Dabo was talking all that stuff. Like he's saying there's a bunch of tampering going on, and all this different stuff because these dudes are starting to consider HBCUs and D2 schools, D1 AA schools, or FCS, whatever they called. And now these high level coaches and these high level schools is basically throwing salt in the game. Like, yeah, it's like tampering going on. Like Deion and like Hugh Jackson, who just joined the Grambling squad, are not good enough to recruit an actual athlete to come play for them. That has got to be some money thrown in or something like that. And it's bullshit.
Right. Yeah. And see, that's the best thing about the HBCUs. You can't even lie on them. They ain't even got enough money to get nobody that bad. We do not have $50,000, sir, to give you to go and get this player, sir. We can give him a lunch ticket and a T-shirt. For real. Shit.
Lunch ticket?
Hey, that T-shirt means something.
You said a T-shirt means something?
That T-shirt means something.
Convo Cafe.
So Mr. Ron Johnson, pictured here, says that Listerine can cure the COVID-19. I want to just kick this over to Rod and just hear what you have to say about this, sir.
Well, if it's the brown Listerine, it might actually do it.
The brown could, right?
Touche.
But Listerine
me and John just had this debate. We literally just had this debate last week.
Rod, I was with you. But hey, look, Listerine said that it doesn't even. They themselves said it doesn't, but it does for SARS. No, but good for COVID. You don't know. Let's
in other
wait
words,
6 months.
In other words, Ron Johnson is like, what was SARS? What was that like? Almost 10 years ago. He's like 10 years too late. Is that what it is?
Janae, you can tell us because we know when you come home, you be gargling with it after you've been out there kissing people with COVID.
Nah, is it just COVID-19 or is it the Omicron variant too?
No.
Did he know that yet or no?
It kills COVID, but not the Omicron.
You're right.
The Omarion
The
virus.
Omarion, yeah.
The Omarion.
That sounds ridiculous. No wonder we just went to the grocery store. No wonder ain't no Listerine because niggas is really out here thinking.
Yeah.
Right.
If I gargle with this.
Never bought brown
They
Listerine.
hosing them down before they come in.
Everybody bought that green and orange one their whole life.
The brown one is the worst.
Sensitive ass.
If I was the PR person at Listerine, this would have been one of them times where we literally didn't say nothing. I just would have just let that ride until somebody came and questioned.
What's some evidence?
Hey, Vaughn, shout out to David Johnson. David Johnson would get on the show and tell you that it would work.
I know, man. I know, right? Like you said,
forever. We used to go to the east side of Detroit. I forgot where it was at, and used to get you remember the glass bottles?
Yeah.
We used to get a whole bunch of the box of those.
Yeah, it was all brown. Remember, we didn't have that cool mint shit back in the day.
Yeah. But we got the box. It came in a cylinder package. It was a whole bunch in the box.
Oh, it tastes so terrible. Oh, that Listerine tastes so terrible back in the day, guy.
That's what it is.
Used to put a little bit of water in it and water it down.
Hey, what state do this
You
guy
got to
represent?
chase your Listerine.
You know what? I don't know. I hope it's not Tennessee because Jesus Christ.
It's somewhere down south.
Definitely right.
Somebody Google it real quick. What state is it?
I was just wondering if he was some type of kin to Trump. because they both instead said some stupid shit.
Some stupid, yeah. Let's shoot yourself up with some Lysol,
Who,
people.
Ron
I mean,
Johnson?
why not? Why
Ron
not?
Johnson.
Why don't you just go in your kitchen
His
and
name
drink
and
some
looking
bleach?
at his face on the picture that you put up, yeah, he definitely looked like something from like West Virginia or somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
He clearly don't have no
Doesn't say.
friends because ain't nobody talked to him about that before he said it.
No, they did. He just didn't give a shit.
He didn't give a shit, right?
He said, "I'm gonna say it anyway."
Could you? Oh, Wisconsin. Yep, that's in the South.
Right.
Yep, that's in. Could you see his people on the side when he said it? They was like, "No,
that's not what we wrote down."
This idiot actually said, "By the way, standard gargle mouthwash has been proven to kill the coronavirus. If you get it, you may reduce viral replication. Why not try all these things?"
Yeah, maybe
so you basically contradicted yourself. Yeah, he contradicted himself saying that though, because he said the standard has been proven, but then he said, "Why not try it?" If it's proven, you ain't trying shit. It's gonna work, right?
Exactly.
And that's why Listerine came out and was like, no, there is no research.
They want no parts to that. No
parts. This man is lying.
They'll take us off. They canceling everything.
They've been doing fine without everybody's opinion all this time.
This man is telling a lie. He said absolutely not.
He could at least pick Tussin or something. That shit, Mercurochrome or something. Janae, you probably don't even know what that is, but Rye remember Mercurochrome.
I don't even know.
What's that orange stuff,
He sound like that guy. What's that movie? My Big Fat Greek Wedding. He was like, put some Windex on it. Like, what? Gargle with some Listerine. It'll freshen your breath and kill COVID. Huh? That doesn't make sense.
Convo Cafe.
Kanye and Drake, $10 million budget for their tour. Do it really take that much to put on the show? Because that shit looked plain in the motherfucker. I don't know if anybody saw the footage of it.
Did you catch it? I was so mad because I told John, I was like, oh, it's coming on Amazon. And I couldn't find it. And then the next day, I seen it all on the Shade Room and stuff. I was like, damn.
Yeah, well, I don't think we missed too much. I like Kanye and I like Drake, but I don't like fake beef.
You think it was fake?
Yeah, man. Could you imagine back in the day when you was in middle school and somebody was like, "We gonna fake fight after school"?
I just think they should just take it.
I'm about to say, I don't know what school you went to. Because if the fight was after school, it was a real fight. Yeah,
it was going down.
Janae, where I'm from, they fought after school every day, and we watched
before school,
and we watched. Y'all remember watching fights, standing around watching fights when we was younger?
So yeah. Get in a tight circle so the principals and everybody couldn't squeeze through right away. So
right.
The extra ball.
Damn, that's how they did it at Flint.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You make the circle tight so the teachers and stuff couldn't squeeze in, so they can get a couple more swings in.
Flint, Michigan, everybody. Where they do Game of Thrones shit.
I wonder if that's like the origin of the freestyle circle or the jit circle was fights back when you was little. You make the circle extra tight so they can't get in. Is that how the jit circle and the freestyle circle came about? Was from the fight circle?
Right, where they didn't fight, they just showed each other their footwork.
Oh, wildling ass niggas, we off ass niggas.
Convo Cafe.
Yeah. Right?
Hit me with it, Janae.
Okay. Here's the love, here's the honor. If you can't come in there, come on there.
Amen. Oh, my bad. Can you say amen to that?
Yeah.
You can say amen after anything.
I don't care. We said it and we ain't taking it back.
Right?
And
Yeah.
look, everybody drank something after that and shit.